Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. See by the title below, yes, this is on episode 5 of Konosuba Season 2. And yes, I know. This episode review is like 2 days late, I know. But if you guys didn't see my tweet, to which, if you haven't followed my Twitter yet, go and check that out. A bunch of my links are in the description below. So if you guys want to pretty much hear like when I'm going to upload a video, when it's being uploaded, when I already watched an episode, my thoughts on the episode before the review comes out, or when stuff like this happens and I'm not able to get my reviews out, you will know why on my Twitter, where I'll just say for the reasons. Obviously for this one, if you didn't see that tweet, was pretty much I didn't have internet for 2 days. Yeah, pretty much 2 days. You don't know how hard it was not being able to just make a video and upload it. Sure, what I did was to watch it, I could watch it on my phone, but I mean the only way I can upload it would be pretty much, I guess I could have used my the hotspot on my phone, which would have used like a shitload of data. Obviously I don't want to do that. Or I could have no, that's pretty much the only way. I guess I could have also made a video on my phone and uploaded there, which would still use my data, which is still a lot. So yeah, obviously that's the reasons why I decided to just tweet out saying that I wasn't able to make this video yet, and obviously now we're here because my internet is back. Luckily, thank you, I am back. Those 2 days without internet was literally just terrible. It was just terrible. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you came to see this video, like, it's been 2 days already. We've been waiting for this review. Can you stop talking about this and make the, talk how you felt about the episode? Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's talk about how I felt about episode 5. This episode being pretty much focused on darkness. Once again, your favorite masochist, maybe our favorite masochist from Konosuba, at least for sure, back in action in this one. Sure, it showed Aqua, Megumin, and everyone else still yet, but pretty much the focus was Kazuma and, darkness in this episode. Pretty much what happens in this one is obviously Aqua's damn, magic circle that she did before in the last episode, 2 episodes ago. Pretty much now it's making something happen where monsters are leaving the dungeon, because I guess they can't go in the dungeon obviously because of the circle, and they are attacking the city. So they go and scout it out. It was pretty funny when it just went up to Aqua and it was like, hey, that thing's kind of cute. It's not really, scary. Yeah, it pretty much explodes on contact after. And they were just like talking normally, and Aqua's just on the ground like, what? How are you so calm about this? And I'm just laughing. Literally, Konosuba always, like, I keep saying this, but it's literally true. Konosuba always, never ceases to, like, keep a smile on my face. Like, I may be having a hard day, no internet and stuff, but at least being able to watch the episode and seeing it, like, man, the only thing that sucks is I can't upload it right now, but yeah, after that it's pretty much darkness and Kazuma go into the dungeon again, and we find one of the the Demon Lord's commanders, and this guy is literally, he's the one summoning all the things. His whole plan that he wanted to do in this was pretty much get his own dungeon and have, the way he wants to die is have a bunch of people, adventurers and stuff, come into the dungeon, fight through all of the craziness in his dungeon, all the monsters and traps that he set, and then once they get to the very end, and once they are able to defeat them, opening the treasure chest for all his, all the treasure that he has. Usually that's how it is with a dungeon at the end, just to see that there is nothing, and it says you lose, and he'll be able to die watching the faces, their faces just drop from seeing that letter. And I'm over here like, what a troll. That's the way you want to die? That's like full on the biggest troll in the world. Like, okay, I guess that would be funny for someone evil, I guess. Like, yeah, they think they beat me, but guess what? They didn't beat shit. They just wasted their time and effort getting here. And some people died on the way there. You saw there were people dead on the ground, pretty much for nothing. There was just a treasure chest full of not full of, it just had a note that said you lose. Pretty much I would put you lose, GG, see ya, and just there, I'm dead. That is just horrible. And then after that, pretty much the rest of the episode was just the interactions between, obviously, him being able to see what, Kazuma and Darkness really are feeling, and the whole thing with, what is he gonna do to her after what she's, wondering what he's gonna do to her because of the whole thing in the episodes before. And it's so funny because Cosmo's like full on me like, wait, I'm the only one being tempted, and Darkness is just blushing like, what the heck, what are you doing, And of course it comes to the point like, oh, they actually beat him at one point. No, not really, he just possesses Darkness's body. But guess what? You chose the wrong person to possess. She full on is enjoying it. This probably supposedly is excruciating pain. I was gonna say plain for some reason, but pain. And pretty much she's just enjoying it because she's a masochist, full blown. She loves that kind of stuff. It comes to the point where he's like, I'm gonna leave this body. After, obviously Kazuma was able to, he just walks by while they're just arguing and stuff. He's just wiping off the circle. And it's just like, oh, okay. He comes back, puts the talisman that he got before right onto, Darkness, making it so he can't leave, so they can bring Darkness out and Aqua can, purify him pretty much. To which, of course, that ends up not happening because Darkness's body is really resistant to magic and everything. And we get this whole fight. Like, she's super happy because all the guys are like looking down on her before. They're like, usually they're nice, and now they're like talking bad about her and stuff. And I'm just like over here like, oh my gosh, this is just classic Darkness. Like, literally. It's kind of weird though, having like 2 straight episodes of just masochist Darkness at it again kind of thing. But it was still enjoyable. You'd think it'd be like, oh my gosh, more of this crap, but it was pretty enjoyable seeing her and the commander pretty much like, why are you enjoying this? What is wrong with you? Is that joy you're feeling? Like, what the hell? Like, literally, he's probably so scared and confused on what's going on. And then pretty much towards the end, they figure out, what are they gonna do? He uses steel. He was gonna use steel, and that's why the guy was ready for it. To which, of course, he doesn't. He just, it's normal Kazuma pretty much cheating and making it seem like he's gonna do one thing and he completely does the other thing. It's like tender and just burns the thing instead. And this is the point I don't get, because you can leave her body if you want. You want to leave before, why don't you leave now? There's numerous other bodies around. Get the hell out of her body. To the point where it's like full on he's admiring, like, it's been pretty great being possessing your body. And he's like, it's pretty great, having you possess my body and everything. And pretty much they go down in a blaze of glory together, with Megumi just use explosion, and literally the explosion was so gigantic I'm pretty sure everyone got hurt, to which I don't know how they didn't, because literally from the view they showed, it was like gigantic, the explosion. I was like, what the hell? Pretty sure they're all dead from that one. But pretty much in the end, Darkness, she's pretty resilient as always and is able to survive. The commander is dead now. One of the commanders are dead, so that's a good thing as well. And guess what? Kazuma is no longer have a debt. He is debt free, and he's got extra money as well for saving the day and everything. So looks like things are finally looking up for Kazuma. But guess what? Usually when that happens, something bad happens. So I honestly can't wait to see the next episode to see what bad stuff is gonna happen to Kazuma. Because everything always seems like at one point it's like, yeah, good, really good. And then the next moment's like, something bad happens, something horrible, and it's just like, oh man, poor Kazuma. He never get a break, really, But at least in this episode, it ended all well and everything. Darkness, of course, had to, suffer a punishment, which was, of course, ended up Kazuma telling everyone, her name is Lalatina, and everyone like, Lalatina, you're awesome, Lalatina, and she's just like, oh, it's so embarrassing, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, that is I know she's super embarrassed from her name, but all the things possible that Kazuma could have done, this was probably like one of the least, that would have been as bad, but I guess she really would have wanted the worst thing anyway, as she is. But yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Overall, another funny ass Darkness episode with her and this commander just fighting. The interactions between them, and of course Kazuma and her, was literally the star aspect of this episode. It was just literally such a laugh, considering too, we've had a Darkness episode before already, so we've already seen a ton of her masochist ways. So you think it would normally be a little like, man, more of this again, you know, just after we already saw this kind of stuff. But it did not, you know, I was not disappointed. I definitely did enjoy it, and yeah, I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the next episode. Now that things are looking up at the moment, like I said before, things are probably going to go downhill pretty soon in the next one. What's going to happen in that one, I'm not too sure, but as always, I'm definitely excited and always happy to see a new episode of Konosuba, and I cannot wait for next week. And hopefully my internet won't crap out on me like this week. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy it, feel a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So till next time, see ya.